Hello to you, Duke Language School HR team. My name is Shalina Akins. I'm from the United States. What I would love most from life is to leverage my mental health counseling career for 20 years to be able to come up with a mathematical equation that could help soothe the planet. I don't think I'm mighty enough yet to be able to help to save it, but I would love to be able to figure out a way to soothe it. Qualities that I would love in colleagues in an environment, especially working with students, is that it is open, warm, and welcoming, a place where people can come and easily talk comfortably and easily talk with each other, but also talk with the people that are working behind the scenes. I love supporting my colleagues any way that I can, the same way that I love supporting my students any way that I can. My experiences have led me to here. So I have 10 years of experience as an English teacher working in international settings with populations all the way from 0 all the way to about 70. And what I learned is that, especially with English, is that English skill is intricately related to confidence. And so I have the ability to leverage my mental health counseling degree and really meet a student where they are in a way that's not browbeating, but it is an invitation to learn. And so being able to know exactly when to give the accolades and when to set the student up for a win, and then watching them and encouraging every step of the way, and especially with adult learners, I think is really important because they don't get that enough in life. My weakness is that I may spend a little time, I'm obsessed with how different English is, especially American English, to produce in the throat and in the mouth and the tongue with the teeth and the lips. And so I may spend a little bit more time than students might need focusing on exactly where the sound comes from. And so I may need a little bit nudging to get out of that part of the lesson. I do think it's fun, but maybe people don't think it's as much fun as I do. About being wrong, when you teach 5-year-olds, you quickly let go of your ego. And so I don't have an ego when it comes to teaching. If a student is right, then I use that as a talking point or as a way to get them to that win that I was talking about before, and just say to them, wow, that is amazing that you know that. You're so much more advanced than teacher, and kind of give them that space and give an opportunity to make them feel good about what they know and what they're learning. Same with saving space. I'm a military brat, and so was raised by a lot of different cultures that were not my own. And so saving face was not necessarily a thing, just because once you go into a culture that you're borrowing, it's really easy to, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. You come in kind of with a humbleness and a reverence about everything that you're seeing, as if you're seeing it for the first time. And that helps you to not be in a position where you necessarily have to save face, because you're already going in with deep humility about what you're seeing. Global communication. When I was a mental health counseling professional working in university settings, I finished my career working in an international setting with people from so many different kinds of backgrounds, and it was a joy to be able to work with them. And so it is just, again, to meet them where they are and give a lot of accolades for what they're doing and how they're learning. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.